What is up, Team 11? How y'all doing tonight? Hope you're having a great night. It's like actually morning because it's like 12:30. I'll be doing a quick review, not quick, but just kind of a little review on the movie I just saw, Get Out, a film directed by Jordan Peele. As if you don't know Jordan Peele, then just he's a YouTuber on yeah. So you just ask someone. so First of all, I had to see this movie alone, which that was fine. I didn't really mind that much because, well, my friend, I don't know, she couldn't make it and all that, so I ended up watching it at 10 o'clock at night, room full of strangers. It was weird, but at the same time entertaining and all that, so it was like, it was okay. So first of all, to start out with, this movie stars, Daniel Kaluuya, and then Allison Williams, Bradley Whitford, on and all that. So this movie centers around basically a young man and his girlfriend. So Chris and then Rose. And then Rose brings Chris to meet her family for the weekend. The thing is that Chris is black, and then Rose is white, and her family's white and all that. So it's like, so this movie is basically kind of, I'll explain more of it later, but basically the premise of it is that happens, and then all shit goes crazy with these weird servants, these potential slaves in the house or whatever, serving the family or whatever, and then and then Chris starts suspecting something's going on and that this is not right and all that, and just shit goes crazy. It's just not what it seems, and then it's like a hatred against black people, I feel like. So it's, yeah. But that's basically what it's about. And I personally, for this movie, I really, really enjoyed this one character, what's his name? I gotta look up his name. Hold on. He was hilarious. This is, I forgot his name, but he was the dude, Lil Rel Howery. That's the actor's name, and he was the guy who was playing Chris's friend and was trying to look for him, calling him on the phone and all that. I was cracking up because the way he was talking about stuff, it was hilarious. It's a lot of like, just, yeah. Oh my goodness. Besides that, I really enjoyed. I really appreciated the movie's how the shot of the scenes and all that, and then I like the plot, I like the pace and all that, I like some of the scares that happened, and the music was great too. Acting was pretty good too, overall. However, this movie was more of a comedy to me, like comedy horror. It made me laugh more than I got scared. Some parts I was like, whoa, mind blown and all that, but it's like, overall, I was laughing throughout like kind of the whole movie because mainly of what they were talking about or how they were talking, and like some like adult jokes in there and all that. It was pretty funny. But yeah, that's not bad. It's just that it just didn't scare me as much as I probably would want to. So, anyways, besides that, let's get into some spoilers here. Middle to end movie, end of the movie, it's kind of predictable at the same time. You don't expect it though. So the girlfriend, Rose, turns out to be like her family. So basically she was playing Chris all along, and then in the scenes, in some of the parts of the movie, it shows, this one scene in the movie, Chris was going through this closet thingy, and he found like pictures of Rose with like the black servants and all that, and it was like, that was pretty big shock to me, and I was like, wow, I did not expect that, but and then but it was predictable when she was getting out her keys or whatever, or Chris was like yelling at Rose to get out the keys and so they could leave, and I kind of predicted that Rose was never going to give the key to Chris because she was taking so long, and she was just like, I don't know, but it was still good. I like that part a lot. let's see what else. But that was the biggest spoiler right there. Yeah, but let's see what else. There was a lot. The there was a few scenes that were kind of I was kind of grossed out at. Like, I've seen a lot of gore in horror movies. This one is kind of like I'm used to it. It was just like Rose's father cutting out a brain or something like that. It's kind of weird, but yeah, Jesus. The ending of the movie, though, oh my god, it was like it just cracked me up because Chris stands over Rose's potential dead body, and then oh, sorry, I gotta mention before that, even another spoiler, huge one. So the two servants in the house, there was a woman, and then there was another there was a black woman and there was a black man. So they seemed like servants for the white family, but they're not. They're actually Rose's grandma and grandpa, and I was like, what? That is weird. Like, what? I just didn't get it, but it was like crazy. I don't know. Somehow. Yeah, anyways, I don't know. Anyways, back to the ending of the movie though. The ending of the movie, it was just, it was a little silly, but then again, it was like, okay, I mean, yeah. A cop car pulled up when Chris was standing over, like what looked like a murder scene, so it's like, he's a murderer, but it ended up being his friend. I keep forgetting his name, I'm sorry, but it ended up being his friend. It was hilarious. Literally the whole audience in the theater where I went laughed their asses off, and they literally like were clapping when Rose's brother got killed, and then Rose's father got killed, and all that. Oh god, it was funny. Yeah, overall it was a really enjoyable experience for me. Well, partially because I kind of went alone, which was fine with me. I don't mind. And like they were just laughing, and it was like a ton of people. You know how people laugh at like jokes, and then like when black people talk, not to be, I'm not trying to be racist or anything. I'm saying like when they talk, it's just funny, and then that's why people were laughing and all that. So, God, it was crazy. But yeah, wait. Oh, right. So, a few parts in the movie, where Andre, he was, I think, I don't know whose cousin, but, he was, like, I guess close with Chris and his other friend. So it's like when Chris's friend found out online that, Andre went missing and all that, it's like this thing where you take a picture, like, and the camera flashes with, their face or something, they turn back to normal or something. I don't really get it. I was really confused about that part, which was interesting. I found it really weird and interesting at the same time, because it was like, how does that work though? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Because like, basically, I don't know. Because I feel like they were brainwashed somehow, but I just don't know how the Flash has to do with anything. But overall, I'm glad I didn't get it, because when horror movies confuse me, I'm like, okay, that was a pretty good movie, because it just didn't make sense, but it was good, all that. But yeah, overall, I think I think the only thing about this movie is just that I think they were trying to take it more to like a comedy side, or like not make it as serious as it could be, maybe like into a horror movie, because some horror movies are really serious and put a lot of effort into their scares and all that, and like all those like moments and shots, which they did very well in this movie. It's just that there was more humor intended than scares and all that, which is still okay. But overall, I think I would give this movie like a 3.5 out of 5, which I wouldn't call it a bad movie. It's just like, it's not my favorite. It's like, it was good, it was okay. So, but yeah. But yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say for this. It was a really generally good funny movie for me. It's like, I don't say that about a lot of horror movies, but yeah, that's basically it. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching my review today. Yeah. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, like my videos and all that, and do all that good stuff. Follow me on social media. I'll put the link down in the description down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.